Of course, they drop it on the ground, break it, and now I have to fix it. So let's see what we can do with this crap. So let's survey the damage. The carry handle seems to be fine until you put some weight on it. You can see that it's coming out and it's not holding. And if you press the button and this springs up, well, it doesn't spring up anymore, but it's okay. It's fairly easy to line up the spring ends and put them back in the tiny holes there. The pin here sheared off of this side, and the broken end is right here. It might come out this easily for you or not. So how can we fix this sensibly? You know, I'm gonna do my best to line it up from the outside. This whole thing needs to be on one axis and just drill through the entire assembly and replace the plastic axle with something I can find in the household. Taking my best sight lines here for this hole, thereabouts. There, so far so good. I think I nailed it for center of that hole. Nice. And now I need to put this back in and keep drilling until I get through the entire thickness of the material here, but I want to line it up by clipping this in place and this one in place. Go again. There. I think you'd agree that this is pretty good eyeballing. Let's just clear the chip out from the system. To line up the spring and properly seat it into the tiny hole, you are going to need to use tweezers. Make sure you're comfortable and have plenty of time for this. And you're going to need to bring the spring back around to the front like this and try to find a tiny hole for it. There. There. And that's where it's lined up. Nice. So everything is in good alignment. Now find yourself an appropriate wire. How about this epoxy coated high wire here? And it goes through, you can bend the end. This will keep everything in alignment. The springy top is working as it should. This is just for test fitting it all together. It's holding solidly because the wire is through. Of course you can bend it whatever to make it work on the inside and also on the outside. Something that doesn't scratch the hands and it works. So just nice. Just a question of finding the right diameter wire that you're happy with. I think I'm gonna go with a little thicker gauge electrical house wire. And there it is, the finished product. The carry handle, full load bearing capacity. The pop-up lid still pops up enough you can drink from it. The wire is through properly there. It's copper wire, so it's not going to corrode like that one is a stainless steel spring. It's fine that the ends are visible. It's not sharp, it's not catching anything. The seals, of course, are intact. All this membrane that seals here around the opening. And the locking mechanism, nothing was done to it. So I say this is 10 out of 10, or close enough.